Everyone online says to sell put or call options, collect premium, and repeat. Sounds smart, right? Well, I used code to test it, and the results shocked me. At first, I wanted to learn coding to build stuff, but it takes time, right? So in the meantime, I realized that I can get more immediate results by applying to my investments and options trading. It helps me answer questions that I always wanted to answer, but were difficult to answer without this coding skill. So this is what happened. Most of us want to boost our returns on investments. So perhaps like me, you may have tried to jump into some options trading. And there's a lot of gurus out there pitching different strategies. But deep down, you may have a lot of questions like I do, like how does it perform over a long period of time through the bear market, the bull market, or sideways market. But 99% of them don't actually have backtested the results to show you. Like it's easy to say, hey, you see, I sold this cash secure put and made $300 just by waiting for time decay and pocket the premium. But what is the other side of the story? What upside did you give up? Or what opportunity cost are you incurring by reserving cash for your cash secure put? In fact, fundamentally, what most people fail to ask is it better to just buy the S&P 500 index or engage in these different option strategies? Of course, the problem is it can be quite hard to answer these questions, right? That's why they are usually not answered. But after learning to code, I can finally start to answer these questions myself. For example, the most beginner-friendly strategy is to do this whales strategy. Basically, it involves selling cash secure put and collecting premiums, take over the shares if assigned, and selling covered calls to collect the premium as well until the shares are called away, and you repeat this cycle for eternity. At least that's what most online gurus teach you to do, and packaging it in a very appealing way, like use this strategy to collect monthly income. But based on my backtest period of over a 5 years period, you can see that the whales strategy underperformed just buying and holding the S&P 500 index. Meaning, you can buy the S&P 500 index and go to the beach for 5 years rather than engage in this options trading during this whole period of time. Anyway, the purpose of this video is not to debate about the strategy, but rather to share with you how and why learning to code can help you answer questions that are difficult to answer like this. And as you can see from the example I gave, it not only busts the myths you hear online, but it really saved your hard-earned money from engaging mindlessly in the different strategies. And guess what? Majority of the codes are done by AI. Even if you can code it out within a few months, it doesn't make sense to do it right when you can use AI to help you do it in a week. I know it's intimidating, especially for those of you who have never done any programming before, but really it's just understanding the basic foundation. Don't give yourself too much pressure to have to learn and remember all the things. Like, I can't remember all the things also, right? The key is that once you have the basic understanding, it gives you the confidence to start, which then you will find out that it's actually mostly trial and error and Googling to help you connect the dots, find the solutions to the problems you are trying to solve. And then just let AI do 99% of the work. Side note, I still sell cash secure put and covered calls to collect premiums, but not in a way like the whales strategy. Anyway, that's all I have to share with you today. If you have similar experience, share and comment down below so that we can all learn from each other, and I will see you soon.